Welcome back to our channel, folks. Another day, another massive pile of drama to sort through. We are running on pure caffeine and fumes right now. Just typing furiously to get this news out to you as fast as humanly possible. Because the updates from Genoa City and Las Vegas are not stopping, they just keep coming, and it is dark. Really, really dark, so let's just dive right into the absolute mess that is happening right now. And Matt Clark is completely out of his mind, just entirely unhinged. He is continuing to pull off these crazy, terrifying stunts out in Las Vegas. And it feels like he is only just getting started on his latest revenge mission. So we really need to sit down and figure out what is happening next. Because the sheer level of psychological warfare this guy is bringing to the table is off the charts. Matt is not playing games anymore. He wants to destroy the Newman family. He wants to burn their lives to the ground, literally, and he is using every dirty trick in the book to do it. So let's talk about the phone, because this is where the nightmare really begins. Matt has Nick Newman's cell phone. He stole it. He took it right from that dingy storage room where Nick is currently chained up and drugged out of his mind. So now Matt has the ultimate weapon in his hands, access. He is posing as Nick. He is typing out messages and sending them to the people Nick loves the absolute most in this world. And that means Sharon Newman and Noah Newman. Matt is texting them. He is pretending to be Nick. And he is luring them right into a deadly trap. And you just have to think about how sick that is. Matt knows exactly what buttons to push. He knows that Sharon and Noah have been worried sick about Nick. He knows they have been waiting for any sign of life, any update, so he gives them one. He sends a message from Nick's phone under the guise of a massive victory. He tells them to come to Las Vegas. He tells them to fly out to Sin City under the pretense that they are going to watch Nick finally take Matt down. He makes them think the good guys are winning, but it is all a lie. In reality, Matt is hoping to take down Sharon and Noah. He wants to wipe them off the map, but Sharon and Noah don't know that. They just see a message from Nick, and they jump into action, because that is what family does. So they pack their bags, they get on a plane, and they fly straight into the lion's den. And the spoilers for the week of April 20th to 24th are telling us that Matt has so many more tricks up his sleeve. He is not just going to shoot them in an alley. No. Matt wants a spectacle. He wants a show. He wants them to suffer. So when Noah and Sharon arrive in Sin City, they don't go to a nice hotel. They don't go to a casino. They head to a very specific address. And this address, it is probably the exact location provided by Matt. The location that Sharon and Noah completely believe was given to them by Nick. They think they are driving to a safe zone. Or at least a place where Nick has the upper hand. But things start to feel very, very wrong as soon as they get close. Because they aren't driving to a luxury suite. They are driving out into the middle of nowhere. And when Sharon and Noah finally pull their rental car into the parking lot, the reality of the situation hits them like a ton of bricks, because it is an abandoned gas station. Just sitting there, rotting in the desert sun. And based on the weekly preview video that just dropped, this place looks like a total nightmare. It is rusted out, the windows are filthy, the pumps look like they haven't worked in decades. There is dust blowing across the cracked concrete, weeds growing up through the pavement. It is completely desolate, and it is the definition of creepy. It is the kind of place where bad things happen in horror movies. And Sharon and Noah are sitting right in the middle of it, so obviously, they immediately get a bad feeling. They are sitting in the car, just staring at this ruined building, and they are on edge. They are debating whether they should even get out of the car. Whether they should go inside, or just put the car in reverse and speed away. Because their gut instincts are screaming at them. Their internal alarms are going off. Every instinct Noah and Sharon have is telling them to run in the opposite direction. To get as far away from this creepy gas station as possible. But they are torn, because they think Nick is inside. And they can't just abandon Nick. And Matt knows they are hesitating. He is probably watching them from a distance. Or watching them on some hidden camera. He knows they are sitting in the car, so he decides to force their hand. Sharon might be texting Nick again, just trying to confirm if they are actually in the right place. Asking if this creepy abandoned building is really where he is, and Nick texts back. But it isn't Nick, it is Matt. And his fingers are flying across the keyboard, spinning another web of lies. So Matt texts them back, and he urges Sharon and Noah to come inside the building. He types out this elaborate lie, claiming that he has Matt tied up inside. He tells them the threat is neutralized. He wants them to think the coast is clear, that the monster is finally caged. And he is doing this because he knows Sharon and Noah want to see Matt pay for what he has done. He is manipulating their desire for justice. He is using their love for Nick against them. And it is just so incredibly twisted. Matt will literally do whatever it takes to lure Noah and Sharon inside those doors, because walking through those doors will lead to an incredibly dangerous ordeal. It is a trap, a massive, deadly trap. And we have some leaked behind-the-scenes info that is just blowing my mind right now. Because word on the street is that a massive explosion is coming to Y&R, a huge, fiery blast. And it is tied directly to Matt's storyline. Which makes total sense, because Matt is a complete psychopath. He wants to destroy the Newmans. And what better way to do that than with a bomb? So it makes perfect sense that Matt would want to blow up a building with his hostages inside. And an abandoned gas station. That is literally the most perfect place to stage an explosion. It is isolated. It is full of old, flammable materials. It is a powder keg just waiting for a spark. So when Sharon and Noah start exploring, what are they going to find? Is Matt intentionally trying to trap them inside this old gas station with an explosive device? Are they going to walk in, hear the door lock behind them, and then hear a ticking sound? Just imagine the panic. Noah and Sharon walking into the dusty, dark building, calling out for Nick, and getting no answer. Only silence. And then they find it. A bomb. A device with a countdown timer that has already started ticking away the seconds of their lives. They would be in absolute hysterics, the sheer terror of realizing they have been played. That Nick isn't there, that Matt has won. It is almost too much to think about, but maybe it isn't a high-tech bomb. Maybe Matt is keeping it old school. Maybe he just made sure there was enough residual fuel left on the property. Maybe he soaked the floors in gasoline. And he is just waiting for them to get deep inside the building before he strikes a match. Or before he triggers a spark. Both options lead to the exact same explosive aftermath if Matt gets his way. A massive fireball in the desert, and the end of Sharon and Noah Newman. And you have to remember how isolated they are right now. Nick is incapacitated. He is locked in a storage room somewhere else in Vegas. He is high on fentanyl. He is completely helpless. He cannot swoop in and save the day. He doesn't even know his phone was used to lure his family to their deaths. And Adam is busy dealing with Reza Thompson. Adam is caught in his own web of lies and danger, so Adam isn't coming to the rescue either. Sharon and Noah are completely and utterly on their own, so they are sitting in that rental car, staring at the abandoned gas station, reading that fake text from Nick, and they have to make a choice. Do they listen to their gut and drive away? Or do they listen to the text and walk into the building to find Nick? We all know how soap operas work. They are going to go inside. Because the drama demands it. They are going to push open those rusty doors and step into Matt's explosive trap. And it just makes my stomach churn thinking about it. Because Sharon has been through so much. Noah has been through so much. They don't deserve this. But Matt Clark doesn't care about what people deserve. He only cares about inflicting maximum pain on the people who wronged him. And in his twisted mind, the Newmans are the ultimate villains. So he is going to make them burn, literally. The spoilers for The Young and the Restless are making it very clear that Sharon and Noah might be fearing an imminent explosion very soon. The ticking clock is getting louder. The stakes have never been higher. And I am just sitting here, typing this all out, feeling completely exhausted by the sheer volume of trauma Matt is inflicting on this canvas. It is relentless. It is brutal. And we are all just going to have to brace ourselves for the shocking news that is about to drop. Because if that gas station blows up, Genoa City will never be the same. The fallout would be catastrophic. Victor Newman would lose his mind. Nick would never forgive himself. The ripple effects would tear families apart for years to come. So we just have to hope that somehow, some way, Sharon and Noah figure out it is a trap before it is too late. Maybe they spot a wire. Maybe they smell the gas. Maybe Noah's protective instincts kick into overdrive and he pulls his mother out of the building just as the timer hits 0. But until we see those episodes, we are just left in suspense, waiting for the boom. Waiting for Matt Clark to pull the trigger on his master plan. So keep your eyes glued to the screen, folks. Because this Las Vegas storyline is about to explode. Pun absolutely intended. I need more coffee. Stay tuned for more updates as they come in. We will be here, tracking every single crazy development.